what are some good ways to encourage congregation response? And if there is no response, how do you not let it affect you?
Not let it affect you. I bet you know what I'm going to say to this, Matt. So if you let it affect you, that there's no response, then that also means that you probably let it affect you when there is a response.
Mm.
And that right there is bad thinking, because then you think that their response is because of what you've done, how
Yeah.
well I've sung, or how well the band has played, or how great the set list is. That if we take credit for a positive response, then we're taking credit for the negative response, and vice versa. If we take credit for the negative
Yeah.
response, then we're taking credit for the positive response, and that's only God's. That's way, way,
Mm.
way too much pressure to put on ourselves, because it's
Yeah.
not because of us. However, people need to be led, and that's our job as a worship
Right.
leader. Like, leader is in the title of the job description, worship leader, and people have to be led. And so I think that you need to lead them and give them permission.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times people won't clap unless you give them permission. Like, maybe, and
Right.
that means that you actually start clapping, put your guitar down and start clapping.
Yeah.
And
Right.
people will follow you. It's amazing. People will follow you if you do that. But a lot of times they maybe won't do it unless you do it or someone else in the band does it. So you have to lead by example, show them, maybe even actually say, like, hey, you know what, in this song, like, I just want to invite you, if you feel comfortable, maybe let's just all put our hands out, like, in front of us, and just ask
Yeah.
God to,
Yeah.
speak to you in this moment.
Yeah.
And if you give people permission, if you invite people into that, they'll more than likely follow.
Right.
Almost all the time they'll follow. But
Yeah.
they may not do it without you first leading them and giving them permission to do it.
Man.
And that's where the worship leader part comes in. That's the leader part of the job description.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just always amazed how people will definitely do like what you coach them and give them
Yeah.
permission to do.
Mm.
And if you just stand there with your eyes shut and play through your songs, I wouldn't be surprised at all if people just stand there and hold their
Yeah.
coffee and watch you.
Yeah.
So
Man.
take advantage of this opportunity. You've got 30 minutes to lead people in worship.
Yeah.
Do it. Like, go after it and lead, and people will follow.